How's it going, folks? Robbie here. Welcome back to the channel. Going to play some Forza Horizon 3 today because the road to Horizon 6 is well and truly underway. Under a month now to go until Horizon 6 drops, and I cannot wait to hit the roads of Japan like all of y'all. So we're going to go back to 2016, check out Australia. So I've got this running, got a new profile, so we're going to start from scratch. Now, obviously, there's a little bit of copyrighted music playing until I can pause the game and turn the radio off. So I'll be skipping the initial chunk of the game purely for copyright. But look, you're not missing out on the grand storyline. It's just the intro race, and I think it's just to the part where we pick the first car from memory is where we can actually turn the radio off, which is good. So just quickly, I was playing Horizon 1. I played that a couple of weeks ago, did a bunch of videos, loved playing it. Had to stop because I was playing with a ROM on the PC and the program that runs the ROMs is not working properly at the moment, so I had to stop. Was playing Horizon 2 on the ROM. I did a video last week. I only did one video on Horizon 2 because that was the Xbox 360 version, and only having played the Xbox One version, the 360 was, well, it was shit. Horrible. The world looks horrible. The cars look good, but the world is just, you can't compare it. So I've got a copy of Horizon 1, original copy of Horizon 2 coming, and I've got my old Xbox One, the enhanced version, up and running again after dusting her off. So yep, we're going to get straight into that, and then hopefully next week I'll figure out how to record on the Xbox, and I'll cover Horizon 2 as well, the proper version. Because like I said, the 360 was absolutely shit. So I'm going to skip on ahead. All right, welcome back. We have skipped on ahead a little bit. We've done the intro race. We did a showcase event where we were in a Chola off-roader and we raced against a Jeep, an old Willys Jeep getting towed by a military helicopter. And then we did a challenge against someone and we just picked our first car. So there's a bunch of cars. There's a BMW Ford, there's a Shelby GT350R, which I love. There was a Holden Maloo, which guaranteed I would have got that for the first car being Australian when this game dropped. So completely random. We got to go to the Nissan Silvio as our first car. So I've just had to quickly reset the game. That's why we got thrown back here. So we're going to go do some events, start the career. Hopefully now everything is up and running and recording properly. Fingers crossed. All right, we are up and running. We're going to check out the map. I've been around, like I said, I did one or two little races. We just did an event. I was recording. I'm using OBS for the first time in ages, and I completely had it in the wrong setup, and the video looked like crap. So we're starting it again. It's running better now. I've never been a massive fan of OBS just because I'm a moron. Nothing wrong with the programming. All right, so let's go do some of these events. We've got the Ocean View Trail. Let's go do that one. We've got to do these 3 events to expand the popularity of the park and the festival. Now, anyone that knows about Australia, if you want to get a lot of people to somewhere for really easily and quickly to get a lot of popularity, just announce on social media there's going to be a shitload of free beer, and you're going to get thousands of guys just rock up. Even if they don't care what's going on, they'll be in the audience as long as you give them beer. That's Australian culture. But yeah, it's been absolutely awesome to play this game again. Absolutely love this when it came out. Obviously, being Australian, we don't get much love in gaming down here, so it was so cool to see an Australian setting. The map made absolutely no sense if you know where the locations of things are. For instance, we are now coming along the beach to the 12 Apostles, which is at the very southern end of Victoria, a couple of hours south of Melbourne. Then Byron Bay is below the 12 Apostles, which Byron Bay is actually up near Sydney, about a 9 or more. That's like a 12, 13 hour drive. They're still apart. Then you got the rainforest, the Maroondah Reservoir, which is in the same state as this one. But again, that's a 6 hours apart. It made no sense, but it was awesome. Got the Outback, the Pink Lakes. We had Gold Coast, which is an awesome city. I think this has always been my favorite city we've ever had in any Horizon game. But from what I've seen, I'm pretty sure Japan's going to blow that out the water. Yeah, I can't wait till we can't wait for Horizon 6 to drop. Say what you want about Horizon 5's map. I've enjoyed the game purely based on the fact that we can make events. If it wasn't for Event Lab, there's no way I'm putting in many thousands of hours into that game. The map was, some parts were pretty good, but overall, it was pretty flat and barren, kind of boring. So what I've seen so far, for Horizon 6. It's looking
arrived at your destination.
early days like it's going to be the best one we've had. All right, let's do this event. Hopefully now everything's running. Nothing goes wrong. Get sick or tired of restarting. And because this is linked to a new account, every time I complete something and it crashes, I can't redo it again.
So are skill chains. Remember, they don't just want you to win. They want you to do it in style too.
Let's worry about that later. We'll worry about the style part later. Let's just actually get there without crashing and killing ourselves. As we all take off on the beach that doesn't exist in the real world of the 12 Apostles. You're not driving a car along that beach. But who cares in Horizon 2, 3, 4? There's no sense of realism. But I absolutely love these games. They're so much fun. Had so much fun back in the day playing this game with all my online friends. And it was so cool. Just a bunch of Australians chatting along, having a good old time on our race nights back in the day. Ford versus Holden in the real world. We take that stuff really seriously. I remember that car. It's a little white thing. Wasn't it like a DLC? I mean, it wasn't very fast, but I do remember it. I don't recall it ever being in a Horizon game ever since. Let's get used to driving some JDM, because I think that's all we're going to be driving for quite a while in a month's time when we all hit the roads of Japan. Now, I've been doing my best to stay away from online footage on YouTube, especially for the lucky big YouTubers that get to drive the preview version of that game. Have not been watching it. I've been doing my best to stay away. I did see a picture of the map, and the map of Japan looks incredible. It doesn't look anything like Mexico, where you can pretty much go from one side to the other flat out across cross country. This looks like it's going to be the greatest Forza map we've ever had. So hopefully it is, because I think nostalgia reasons why. I think number one was my favorite, but overall, this was always my favorite map in Australia. A little bit of bias being Australian, of course. Have to throw that out the window. But the variety of the roads, the layout, the different areas of the map we could drive around, forest, beaches, desert, it was so cool. We had the really cool city, and I didn't win. The car just doesn't have any grunt. Maybe that's why I picked the muscle cars back in the day. That's all right, we'll upgrade it. Granted, we have to slowly earn our income. We can't cheat like I was in the Horizon 1 playthrough a few weeks ago, where I had a modded version for the ROM, so I had unlimited money.
Boss, we're very nearly at fan capacity. Just a few more and I can roll out the next stage of festival plans. Get you some new toys to play with.
Popularity crap I just did not care about back then, and as I've gotten older now, in my 40s,
automated natural
I
navigation
don't care
assistant.
still.
You can call me Anna. I've been given an upgrade by the Horizon Tech team back in Cambridge.
Fantastic.
I'm going to suggest things for you to do and help you find your way around Australia. For now, would you like me to set you a route to the next activity?
No. Shut up.
No problem. If you need any help, just press the Anna button and I'll assist you.
You have been annoying the shit out of us, Anna, for over a decade now. I'm hoping you get replaced. Nothing against the lady that offers the voice in the real world, but my God, she's annoying.
I hope you did that on purpose. These bonus boards are hidden all over Horizon Australia. Smashing them earns you a reward. In this case, an XP boost.
Yeah, we have a jump up there. Let's go get it. So this area, this part of the map, obviously this part of Victoria, this feels very real. If anyone's been up in Victoria, country Victoria, past Healesville, which is about an hour and a half northeast of Melbourne, this feels very much like that area, heading up towards Lake Eildon Way. This whole area feels very familiar. Some of the best driving roads in the state too along that area too. Absolutely brilliant if you got the balls. A lot of awesome mountain roads.
This is a danger sign.
Yeah, we know.
These are hazardous locations our scouts have identified and cordoned off for your safety. Or so you can easily find the best and craziest stunt jumps in the country. Whichever you prefer.
It would be nice if there's an option when Horizon 6 drops, if we could push a button to tell the game we've played it before and we don't need to be walked through
Still
like
alive,
children.
boss? Excellent. They love that one. I'll tell tell the scouts
well,
to find
my
more.
first time, I'm surely would have hit a PB. Now, one thing I've just realised, we're in Australia. I'm so used to playing games from overseas. I can drive on the, I'd say our proper side of the road. It's one thing I can't wait for Japan, because they drive on the same side of the road as us. So, it'd be pretty cool to see everyone struggling to drive on the opposite side of the road. They can deal with what we have to deal with all the time.
Hey Rob, this is a circuit race. All asphalt route, specified number of laps. Sound simple enough?
Yeah, I got it, love. Thank you. Oh, God. All right, hopefully we did notice my car was down on horsepower. I didn't do too bad, but I'm hoping we can kind of keep up. Got a first circuit race. I mean, the car looks pretty good. I'm usually not a fan of wide body, but with the arches and that, it looks all right. Well, that answers that question. We do have tuning in this game. Don't shut up. Obviously, I don't think I'm going to be able to download. I don't think this is actually connected to any internet server, so I don't think I'll be able to download any tunes and whatnot and liveries, but that's okay. Let's do this. What if I recognize any of these names as people I raced with back in the day? Oh, it's so cool to be playing this game again. So far it's running pretty good. I think it's at 30 frames per second. Oop, I don't know why that person... Oh, I just realized what that symbol on top of that car is. That's the person I raced again earlier with the LaFerrari, wasn't it? For the stupid popularity test. All right, let's focus on the race, try and get some spots, because we come second the last one, sprint race. I love this map back in the day. It's so cool to be back again playing it after all this time. Especially after playing Horizon 5. Man, like I said before, if it wasn't for Event Lab, I wouldn't play it as much as I have, because the map just got really boring very quickly. So I'm hoping we get an absolutely sensational map that blows us out the water for the next Horizon game. Because while I loved the roads in Horizon 1, still to this day some of the best roads, the restrictions we had, obviously, because 99% of the time we're stuck to the road, but there's the limitations of the consoles back in the day. But yeah, now this one, Horizon 3 Australia, while it's an Australian map, makes no sense at all. It was, overall, it's my favourite map. I love Gold Coast, the city, driving around, drifting around. It was the best city we had, in my opinion. But I think, Tokyo's going to absolutely monster that when it comes out in a couple of weeks' time. Oh, that was a bad corner. It is a little bit slippery. We've got another lap. We'll make it back up, hopefully. What is that, an NSX? Yeah, we'll get them. Obviously, we're going to have to do some upgrades to give this car a bit more power. We can do some tuning, but I can't remember how to tune in this game. It's been such a long time. I mean, granted, it's going to be very similar to what we're used to these days, but yeah, I just can't remember. Obviously, there's going to be subtle changes to the way tuning is done in these old games. Well, I imagine. Could be wrong. I mean, the rain effect looks pretty good. We've got a rainbow in the corner there. That's going to excite a small majority of the crowd. All right, let's do this. We're back into first place. Going to hold this position now. Hopefully get a good victory and just get some money. We know maybe to buy some new cars, upgrade. We're in a different spot. We can still see the rainbow. That's usually not how rainbows usually work, but whatever. Oh no, same corner. Hang on, I accidentally hit the rewind button. I can't lose to the same car in the same corner. So yeah, we've got to brake a little bit early for the entrance to this one. And try and get the line right. There we go, that's a bit better. Ease on the throttle. I've been playing a lot of Assetto Corsa the last few weeks, and I've been so used to playing with the steering wheel that coming back to a controller just feels a bit odd. That road is really, really glary. Getting Motorsport 3 and 4 flashbacks with blinding nuclear sky roads. That's not too bad with a little bit of help from Rewind. Thank you. How much do we get for winning a race? I can't remember. Obviously, we're going to have to work our way slowly up to earning all the money we need.
big credit and car prizes. You can even win limited Horizon Edition cars.
Although I did see on Facebook the other day when I was doom scrolling, which is a horrible thing to do, I saw some pictures of what apparently is on a Horizon 6 is going to be a Forza Edition car, which is a Subaru BRZ, but it looked like a monster truck. But it's getting to the point with some AI programs. I don't know if that was real or if it's just AI slop.
Just been down at the Byron Bay site. You can barely move. People are everywhere. I think the time has come.
That'd be pretty cool if they made an actual Subaru BRZ and that. I'm hoping that was real because that'd be awesome to drive around in.
Get down here, boss. We're bursting at the seams.
Stop calling me boss. That's really annoying. All right, so let's go down. While down there, might be able to upgrade the car. How much power does it have? I can't. Won't let me access that yet, obviously. All right, let's go for a cruise then.
In 400 meters, turn right.
Obviously, there's a lot of map to go and explore. Got all the boards to find, all the jumps and all those sort of events to find. We'll unlock them as we're going.
200 meters, turn left.
I mean, there's a little bit of smoke as we're driving along, a little trail of dirt, but I'm hoping for Horizon 6 there's a proper rally trails of dirt, just absolutely just streaming behind for corners, but I don't think that's going to happen because especially racing online or even just racing the AI, it's going to be a pain in the ass, which is probably why they limit it, but I'm hoping the rally style we got on the expansion for Horizon 5, I'm hoping that style rally comes in with the spotters and all that sort of stuff because that was absolutely brilliant. We're about to go off the cliff, aren't we? Yep, that's what happens when you don't follow the bloody road. Physics, absolutely lovely. Oh, we just got morphed back up onto the road. All right, we just got overtaken by Benzie. We can't allow that to happen.
400 meters.
All right, I believe we're about to go get another festival site, which I honestly cannot remember where that one was. I remember, obviously, there's one in the Gold Coast. I remember that one, which is somewhere up around here near this triangle part. I remember there's one out in the middle here. Or maybe it's just past the airport. I can't remember, but yeah, that's about it. It's been 10 bloody years since I played this game. All right, let's go see what the next thing they want us to do is.
In 200 meters, keep right.
God, how much of it's just event lab now? Do you just so much of these props we put down in our races, and here's seeing the real thing again.
Arrived at your destination.
Yep, let's expand it.
First Byron Bay, then Australia, then... Actually, I think we might just stay in Australia. It's awfully nice here.
Oh, it's big enough.
Welcome to the auto show. Love your work so far, boss. Kira said I should get you set up with another car for this next set of races. Take a look at these, and whichever you fancy is yours to keep.
Nice. Why can't someone do that to me in real world? You have to go to the Lamborghini when you're purely because it's going to have the most power. It should be the fastest. The Jeep's pretty good. And I'm pretty sure, I always thought the BMW would be the heaviest, but well, the Lambo's under 2 ton. Of course, the Range Rover's the heaviest, but yeah, we're going to go this one. It's a Lamborghini. You got to go it. And from memory, they're pretty good off-road cars as well.
Say Horizon is all about the music and cars, but you know what?
Oh, you can.
The painters
It is
deserve
still
a shout
connected
too.
online.
Some of the stuff these guys produce should be in a gallery. You can
Well, there
check
you
out
go.
what paint jobs people have done here and choose one for your car.
But I'll go with the typical. But I usually have this car in yellow. That'll do. Whatever. Not like you're going to see it. Right, let's go do some offline racing. Offline. My God. It's late and I've done a really long day of work. Off-road racing.
All right,
Oh my
so
God.
This is your new car. You can just stay here and admire her beauty if you like. Or if you want to add any visual upgrades, just let me know. When you're done, just drive her out into the festival.
I'll go do that right now.
This is the garage. This is where you come to paint
Yep,
or
we
upgrade your
know.
car. Or
It's
just
the
to visit
third
me.
game. You can assume we know how to do the basics. Thanks, Warren. Go back to the pub, mate.
I know the paint's not dry on our Byron expansion yet, but we could really bring Horizon to more fans if we open a second festival location. Meanwhile, I've just got the latest reports from our scout crews, all marked on your map. No rest for the wicked.
All right, let's go check these out. What have we got? That is an undiscovered route, whatever that is. PR stunt, undiscovered route, and a PR stunt. All right, so let's go do that one. It's nice and close. At Byron Bay on the south of the map, which makes no sense, but let's go. Being from Melbourne, Australia, you do see the odd one of these on the road. Not often, but you do. Someone's got lots and lots of money. I definitely will never be able to afford it, so good luck to them. This is the closest I'm ever going to come to owning these sort of cars.
200 meters. Keep right.
And that is fine.
Keep right.
I just love driving through this town. It just feels like so many Australian towns if you've ever been down here, or if there's any Aussies watching. Driving through Byron Bay in this game, yep, it feels like so many country coastal
Arrived
towns.
at your destination.
All right, we're going in the Nomad.
Hey Rob, the Horizon bucket list is where we get a bit existential. If this was your last day on Earth, imagine what you'd drive and what you'd do in it. Then, take the car I've left for you and do it. You're welcome.
You're welcome. All right, race to the destination. I mean, there's not much to this car. It's just wheels, a chassis, and a frame, but they are pretty cool, and it's made by Aero, which is just some of the craziest car manufacturers in the world. Although I haven't really paid attention to what they've released the last few years, so they could have been really making some out there cars, but more than likely there's going to be electric, because everyone makes electric cars these days, and while they are incredibly fast, they accelerate well, and they're saving the planet. They're soulless and boring. We're going to take a shortcut. Hopefully that tree breaks apart. It does. And we're going to work our way up this little hill at the back of a farm. I haven't really seen much wildlife yet. I remember seeing some kangaroos when we first took hold of the first car, but... Oh, God. Yep. Pretty sure this is rear-wheel drive only, so it's a nice little car when you change them to all-wheel drive, as most things are. All-wheel drive typically gives you advantage in these games, but that can be a little bit boring. The water quality there didn't look the best. All right, we can't go that way. Let's go along the dirt road a bit, which makes more sense. Stay on the road, dumbass. All right, race to the destination. You got a 4-minute timer. Obviously, this is going to be dreadful time. I wonder if I can make friends with my actual profile, if I can search it up, and then I can actually see what my old records were. I wonder if that's a possibility. Probably is. We'll work it out later on. It's little, at least these dirt roads, it's not that wide. It's fairly narrow, which is good. That's one thing we're hoping in Horizon 6 we get more narrow roads. And I've only seen the Horizon 6 map from the view above. I've deliberately not been watching any videos of anyone playing it, so I don't know what the rest of the road is. The only footage I've seen is the IGN preview from about a month ago. I've deliberately not watched anything since because I don't want it spoiled. Yep, this is quite narrow. This is more like it. Obviously, I'm driving shit. This is before we could actually make proper racing events too. It'd be pretty cool if they remade these games with the features we've got now. Just making our own racing events and on these old games would have been so cool. From memory, we could make some things like point-to-point races, or was that Horizon 4 when they brought that in? I can't remember. But yeah, it's awesome driving around these forests. Obviously, the graphics have changed a little bit over the years. It's still a good-looking game. But again, I quite like the charm of the first one. It's just something about that kind of orangey glow to it. Oh, there's the waterfall. I forgot all about that. More than likely, there's going to be a board behind there, if you can get behind there. I haven't really seen many of those as I'm driving around.
Fantastic. Bucket bucket list events are great for PR and attracting fans.
I don't want to check the leaderboard because that was a bad time. We don't care about the fans there. Let's just get onto it. Oh, Blizzard Mountain, I remember that. Again, DLC in Australia, which made not much sense. We got snow down here, but
challenges around the festival for you as we speak.
We're not really getting blizzards.
Loves these things even more than you do.
Even
hey
up
Rob,
in the mountains.
I've heard a lot of good things about this driver. I think we should try and get them to sign up to your lineup.
What if I don't want them to? From memory, a lot of the people, I can't remember if I ended up, you have that list of popularity. I'm pretty sure you just end up having your actual real world friends, people from your friends list, don't you? I can't remember.
Turn right.
There's so many things back in the day. Like I've gotten better at drifting now in Horizon 5. I started learning to drift in Horizon 4, but in Horizon 5 I got pretty good at it. Well, in my eyes, pretty good. And everyone else says it's pretty average, but Horizon 4, I absolutely sucked at drifting, so my records are going to be pretty bad. Is that a real? That's who I've got to go after. Okay. Of course I do. It's an off-roader. All right, let's catch up after him. What are they driving anyway? Because of the bloody livery, it's hard to see. Oh my god, so useless. All right, it's a G-Wagon. Makes sense. All right, we're racing off-roaders on the road. How very modern of them.
Turn left.
Oh, that's the corner we just took. Yeah, driving through this town, this feels like such a typical Aussie country town on the ocean. Yep. Especially, I'm not going to get to do it, but yeah, driving through the main town of Byron Bay, it so feels like an Aussie town. The verandas, the double-story buildings, the old pubs. Yeah, it could be any Aussie town. Love it.
Turn left.
I've gone the wrong way. Haven't seen a cricket field or a football field yet, though.
Turn left.
That's very un-Australian. That was quite easy. So easy it was boring. All right, let's skip through that. We don't need to see all that.
Deal
Yeah.
done. Driver number 2, signed to the lineup.
Wow, that's exciting. All right, let's go have a quick look at Byron Bay a bit better. Oh, there's a board over here. Let's get that over here. Again, I'm not really seeing much wildlife. I mean, you can't hit them or anything, but it is kind of cool. There's one thing you do see in a lot of country towns now by the ocean is really ridiculous looking housing and apartment buildings. Absolutely horrible. And then when you go up the road, you get the old shop fronts with the verandas out the front and the old Aussie pub next to some modern looking horrible thing, but I love the old pubs. The old style buildings in Australia with the Aussie flags at the front, absolutely love it. But then they destroy it by putting in some horrible modern shit that is soulless crap. Yeah, no, this just the Aussie towns with the fencing. Yeah, this is so cool to come back and play this again. I know I'm waffling on, I'm sorry, but it is really, really cool to come back and play this game again after all these years. All right, let's get this board. Where is it? It's in someone's backyard, isn't it? No, there it is. Sorry, mate.
That bonus board earns you a discount on fast.
We don't need to hear you talk. We can figure that out. All right, let's go do this route down here.
Should come in handy.
Shut up. All right, let's see what else we can do. How long have we been recording for? 20-something minutes. We'll do a couple more events. What did I just unlock? What's that purple thing? That's a beauty spot. Is that something I have to actually drive down and actually do? I can't remember. It's been many, many years.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Do I have to actually just... Okay, we have to view it to unlock it officially.
This is Cape Byron, easternmost point of mainland Australia. So, you know, go and wave at New Zealand or something.
Yeah, we're at the south part of the map. Because that makes sense. Alright. Let's quickly go get that board I saw. It feels like we've got a storm coming on. I've got to say though, the water looks pretty good. Like the effect of it, the colour, the sandbars underneath it looks good. That part's aged quite well. Alright, let's go do this next event. This is supposed to be Byron Bay. Where's all the lifesavers? Not good enough. Alright, let's take a left at the pub.
Now this one's a cross-country circuit. Like a cross-country, but in a circuit. Not a very imaginative name, I know.
No, it's not. And especially the way you delivered the lines too. I wonder how many takes that took her. Oh, the old Cadillac. I remember those massive things. The Rammers loved driving those back in the day from memory. Alright, let's do this. I hate crossroad. Cross-country events, I absolutely hate doing them. It's so bumpy and unpredictable. You got no idea what's going to happen. Got to be so careful with the lines. Got to make sure you stick inside the checkpoints. I vaguely remember this race. Well, this event, this part of it. For some reason, going under that bridge brought back some memories. I think maybe I crashed a few times in it. Inbuilt trauma. Oh God, literally racing through someone's backyard here. We're doing all right. We're slowly working our way up through the field. We're up to 7th spot. Oh, it's so bloody bumpy. I don't like cross country. So hard to consistently get good laps. I mean, I see videos of the top players playing. I'm like, how the hell do they get that car to do exactly what they want? Obviously, it's got special tunes and setups, and the skill level's far better than what I've got. As I use the massive old Cadillac as a braking. Oh God, what happened there? That fence did not break at all, and I kind of nosedove off it. Lost a lot of momentum. Let's see if we can get that back up. That's what she said. All right, we gained a few spots. They kind of break really bad through there, so I was able to utilize that to my advantage. Back up to 6. Let's hopefully we don't have any glitches now. We have any more fence posts. Someone took the wrong line. Because riding through the water like that in a car makes no sense at all. And these are all going to be rusted as shit because that salt water is going to absolutely destroy them. Alright, we've got the last lap. This is bloody... There's one thing I've never liked about Forza Horizon's main storyline events. They're too quick and too short. It's one thing I like about Event Lab. You can set it to how long you want and design it within reason, obviously, for the prop limits, but 2 laps is just not long enough. Again, what she said. Alright, let's see if we have a bit more luck with this stupid fence. Alright, that's better. We're not going to win. I never like cross-country. I like rally, but cross-country just pisses me off because you spend so much time jumping around like an idiot. Bunny hopping along the racing circuit is not what I consider to be fun. As we barge away into 4th spot, that was pretty average. Can we stay on the road next time, please? I think from now on, cross-country, I'll do those off-screen where I can utilize the rewind. The mud texture on the wheel looked pretty good, though. No one's ever driving one of these things off-road like that. Man, that looks pretty good. On the wheel, the body part looked a bit, but I remember wheel spins before we got them flooded with clothes and hats and stupid shit no one really should care about. 30 grand, I'll take it. Probably should use that to upgrade the cars. But then that would require driving all the way over. No, we're not doing that again. Once is enough. That is enough torture for one day. What have we got? We got a PR stunt. Let's go quickly go do that. Nice and close. I'll go through and collect all the boards as I'm finding them. I'll do that off screen. No one really wants to see me drive through a board. All these roads, I'll go discover a lot of those off screen. You don't need to see me drive down every single road in Byron Bay.
400 meters.
Well, that one actually collected it when I wasn't even going down it, so that's quite impressive. And I missed it. You absolute animal. There you go. I was going to say I missed it again. All right, let's go. Let's get this next event done, and then we should be a little step closer to unlocking the next event, which probably would be the next festival site, which wherever the hell that is, I can't remember. This will be like a speed trap thing, won't it? Yep.
Speed trap. An old Horizon hand like you knows what to do with one of these.
Yeah, you still tell me about it.
Not fast enough. Still visible to the naked eye. We'll be setting up speed trap locations for you all over the festival.
Does she want me to go 3 stars on it, does she? All right, let's do it. This should be quick enough for a 3-star, surely, if I get a good line. Might have to utilise the rewind button a bit if some of this bloody traffic gets in the way. Bloody Australians driving in the wrong lane, so it's affecting my line. 211. It's probably not going to be fast enough. What do I need to get for 3 stars? Not that car's gonna do it anytime soon. All right, so we'll do that later on. Let's go and do that, and I think that will call it quits for this video. Don't want to overstay the welcome. Yeah, but over the week we're going to do a lot more videos going through the storyline and just a little bit of the career, do some races, explore the map. And then hopefully next week I can get Horizon 2 to work, the Xbox One version, which is far better looking than the Xbox 360. I'm just looking at all these old buildings. Yeah, so Australian. I absolutely love it. It's part of our culture. I love the look of our country towns. So many small country towns, well, especially in Victoria. They do a really good job of keeping the heritage and the look and the style and the theme traditional. I love it. Every little country town's got its own distinct feel about it. That's why I love going exploring like that. It'd be so boring going to go all these towns and they all kind of just look the same. It's one thing I don't like about the suburbs now, because modern styling in houses is just boring as shit. They're just blocks. No character to them. So I love going to country towns. And the people are usually happier. All right, let's do this last event.
Cross-country events give you wide open courses over variable terrain.
Had to be a cross-country event, didn't it?
Just much
All right,
faster.
let's do it. All laugh and point at Rob, because he can't drive and handle a car off-road. Load times are pretty good. All right, these look to be the same cars we raced against last time. I think in the next video we'll do some upgrades to the cars. Probably should buy some Aussie muscle car too. All right, so this is a sprint race. No more laps. I'm going to try and do better on this one. I think with some proper upgrades, we should be able to drive a bit better. Off-road suspension, assuming this game allows us to do that. I can't remember. Haven't really looked at the upgrade features yet. I don't know if we have off-road tyres in this game as well. I can't remember. It's been 10 years since I played. I can't remember when they come in. Doing a bit better so far. We've hit first place. Having some popping with the details in the map. Seems to be not the greatest draw distance in this race, but that's all right. It is noticeable, but it's not a game killer. I grew up on Atari. This still looks light years better than anything that old system could ever do. This kind of cross country seems to suit me, where it's a bit more open and faster. Oh, I just missed that checkpoint, didn't I? Oh, how did I get cleared on that? I swear I missed that. But anyway, I'll take it. I haven't seen any wildlife yet. Maybe there wasn't any in this game. No, I saw kangaroos earlier. There's definitely not much around. And you can't really do anything to them. You can't hit them, but it's nice to have it there. Gives the world a bit more lived feel. If you work your way now down, I remember this part. They love their massive jumps into the ocean, don't they, playground games? We've got a decent little lead. Oh, I forgot about the tunnel. With the cave systems, there's a sprint race now down the beach that doesn't exist in the real world. All right, let's... Oh, God, cliff. There we go. Oh, jeez. Go in a straight line once in a while. All right, got it. Doing 115, 120 k's an hour through 1 foot of ocean water. Physics, gotta love it. All right, got a sprint race now. We've got a pretty good lead up now. I don't think they're going to be catching up to the Lamborghini now. We hit nearly 200 clicks an hour on the beach. That would be ass-puckering speed in the real world. I'm quite happy with that one. Much better than the last one.
Medals, boss. How about a nice pat in the back?
Whatever. Suit yourself, I don't care. It's good. Much better than the last one. Car could use a bit of a clean and a buff, but yeah, it's fine. It's Forza. They'll give me a new car soon enough.
We have people coming from north, south, west. They're even crossing oceans to be part of Horizon.
That's great. Super excited. All right. Does that mean we've opened up the next one?
Second festival site. I've marked a couple of potentials.
Gotta go to Surfers Paradise. We'll leave the Outback to the later on.
Tight urban racing. And apparently the waves aren't bad either. Or the Outback. Red sand, blue sky, perfect off-road terrain, and snakes that'll kill you if you even slow down for a second.
Technically true, but a bit exaggerated. Most Aussie snakes will leave you alone. They're usually quite scared of you.
Surfers Paradise. I can set
Except the
everything
brown
up
snake.
and get the
They're
party
assholes.
started. Feel free to stick around here and arrive fashionably late.
Aussie snakes will leave you alone if you don't go searching for them. And if you find one, just leave it alone. You'll be fine. All right, let's go to the Gold Coast. Yes. But I'm not going to rate it. Okay, we are actually connected. I was quite surprised. No, we don't want a treasure map. Horn accelerator. What the hell is that? Token. Don't want that. Okay, we actually are connected online, which I was not expecting. Obviously, we're not going to... Has it carried over all the cars? Hang on, let's see if I can... Because I'm playing on a fresh profile. I figured... And a fresh restart. I didn't expect them to carry the cars over, but obviously it did. I'll have to see about how getting those into my account, my garage. All right, let's make our way to the Gold Coast, and then we'll end the episode.
When it is safe to do so.
I say right now, though, the lighting right now on this beach looks pretty good. Having said that, suddenly it's bright again because the sun's up. I remember doing so many races back in the day along this beach with friends online.
Hey, Rob. Remember, you're a big deal here, and other races want to drive with you. If you see another driver cruising next to you, beeping their horn, beep back to start a convoy with them.
Well, that's usually how road rage starts, but anyway, maybe things are different in other parts of the world. But if you're just honking someone for the fucking hell of it, then you're a good chance you're going to get punched in the face.
Hey, Rob. Banking skill chains earns you skill points.
We get it. We've played the game before. Shut up, Anna.
The skill shop offers an array of upgrades and perks, which can be activated with skill points.
I can't wait till we get Anna again. She's still going.
To unlock upgrades and call in favors to improve your festival.
Wake me up when she's done. She's still talking.
Make it easier for you to bank huge skill chains. This is the instant
oh my
rewards
God.
tab. These perks offer you instant rewards.
How do we push her off the cliff?
XP and wheel spins.
All right, we get it. Yeah, you going to tell me about what I've unlocked? All right, we'll unlock a couple of these things. Whatever, doesn't make a difference. Let's just do that. We've actually got a bit of money, actually. Nearly 200 grand.
You have now unlocked bounty
of course.
drivatars. When you see a bounty drivatar in free roam, challenge them to a head-to-head to win a big credit bonus.
Thank you, Anna. That bitch gives me trauma. Hopefully she's not around again when we go to Japan. I want a cute little Japanese girl. Even a guy that thinks he's a Japanese girl. I'm sick of Anna. Get rid of her. Fire her. Playground games. Get rid of her. All right, let's hit the coastal road as we work our way up north. Can I hit that in time? I can just. This part of the map as we work our way up past the 12 Apostles and the Great Ocean Road is one of the best roads in Victoria, but as we head north, I'm not sure what this area is supposed to be. Like as we work around, there's a big inlet from memory around the corner before we get up to the Gold Coast. I'm not sure what part of Australia this is meant to be. Another Australian who's watching this might be able to fill me in. This road does not look familiar in places I've ever been to. I can't remember this little town. I remember that rock. There was an inlet here. Coming up from memory.
Turn right.
Hang on, let's just go to the map. It'll be a lot easier. That's right. You can either go down there or we're going to cut across the sandbar. Are they shipwrecks? Oh, I remember those. Oh, yeah. With the lovely views of the Gold Coast up ahead. I do remember those now. God, that's been ages since I've seen those. Let's try not to crash into them.
Meters, turn right.
Oh, I'm going to have to turn Anna off for the next video, I think. She's very annoying in case you haven't noticed. I don't quite like her.
200 meters, turn right.
Alright, we're master at off-roading now. Alright, let's head up to what was once my favourite city in the Horizon series. Granted, Horizon 1 didn't really have one.
400 meters, turn right.
That little town, that kind of little city, which I've gone blank on what the name is already, but very, very limited to what they're doing. I mean, the city in Horizon 2 was pretty good from memory, but this one was the best. Edinburgh is alright in number 4,
400 meters, bear right.
but the one in Mexico was just horrible. Sorry, Mexicans, I don't like it. Yes, it is a proper city. Now, from memory, it was further up along the coast.
Keep right.
This is pretty cool. It's so good to be back here. So many good memories from 10 years ago playing this game, or
Keep right.
2016, yeah, so 10 years ago, shit.
400 meters, turn
God,
left.
time goes fast when you get old, doesn't it? Alright, let's set up this one.
Turn left.
Wasn't there a bug where you can actually go through the fences and drive through the crowd? I'm pretty sure there was, from memory.
Turn left.
Alright, let's set up the next event. Not that I'm doing anything, I'm just pushing a damn button. Don't play music. Don't play music. Got the mouse ready in case they play music.
Horizon Surfer's Paradise. People can walk straight from the beach to the stage to the starting barrier. It's a masterpiece, even if I do say so myself.
I've been checking out the festival, making new friends. Most of them are cars, but you know. Speaking of, you're here to collect another one, yeah?
Well, there are 5 cool cars, and we've got one of the coolest muscle cars of all time. I'm Australian, so gonna go the Phase 3. I'm a Holden boy, but we still got the Tirana. We never got the Phase 3 Falcon ever again, so we're gonna go the GTHO. One of the greatest Aussie cars ever made. I'm amazed this game is still connected to the online service. That is quite incredible. I figured it'd just be completely shut off. Does that mean you can still play with people online, or is it just a connection to the marketplace? Because I know people still play Horizon 4 online. I'll have to actually Google that and check later on. I wish we'd get some of these cars back again. It's so cool seeing these Aussie cars. This is one of the highlights of this game for most Australians. Not only just the map and seeing a lot of places we recognise, but finally getting a game with Aussie cars in it again, which is just so good. Anyone who's in Australia who has anyone in their family that knows cars, every single one has a story where they quotation, found one of these in a barn and restored it. Everyone who has two legs has restored one of these cars. It's just,
Henry Ford
and they didn't actually
just
make
change
that
the
many of
order.
them, but everyone seems to have recorded and found one. So
Here you can get old cars.
can we go
rare
into the auction
cars,
house?
Custom cars.
Will you shut up,
stunning paint
Warren?
jobs. Some big buyers and sellers here.
You're Anna
Look
using a
around and
deep
see if it
voice.
catches
Shut
your
up.
eye.
All right, can we actually go? The auction house still works. Really? Wow. That is amazing. Huh. Here I was thinking, convinced all this stuff would have been disconnected by now. Can we see? Can I actually get these in my garage? Because I bought these on my other profile, so I figured I couldn't. Wow, I can. On a different profile. I figured you couldn't do that. So all the DLC cars and car pass cars maybe that I had on my original profile, I can get on this. That's pretty cool. Doesn't make any sense, but I can. All right, well, there you go. I mean, I don't like delivery, but it's a stupid thing I clicked on. But we got an RX-7. From memory, this car sounds really, really cool. Gotta love the rotaries. All right, well, we got all those cars, so we're going to save a lot of money. And we can probably buy some cars in the auction house as well. So I think we'll end it there. Where did that come from? I remember that. My brain does work now. That's awesome. See, I'm Rob, just watching. That is Horizon 3. It's been really cool to start this. So in the next couple of days, it'll be the next video.
I had our advanced scouts search for stunts and races around the new festival site.
Thank you.
It's not just a paradise for surfers. Have fun.
Well, ironically, it's called Surfers Paradise, which is not the best surfing spot compared to other places around Australia, but it's popular. All right, so
We're ready to sign another music station to the Horizon Festival. Whatever your ears desire.
whatever. I'm not going to listen to it. So
I'll
let's
sign
just
up the
do
Horizon
that.
Block party right away.
People in this game really love the sound of their voice. I've got to do another one. Why can't I just do it more right now?
Future Classic Radio. Dance music courtesy of our Australian hosts. I'll sign the deal.
Alrighty, let's have a listen. Wow, okay, we still have the online sort. Okay, great.
This is Horizon Online. In Horizon Online, coming first isn't everything. Make it clean, make it stylish, make it look good, and you could earn as much XP as the bloke out in front. You've got 3 ways to play. In Online Adventure, we'll set you up with a bunch of great events all over the country. You and your friends can get straight into the action. All you have to do is drive. Online Free Roam lets you choose your own adventure. We'll turn you and your mates loose on this wide open land. Take some cars out of the garage, run events, tick off the bucket list, or just roam till the sun goes down. And now, for the first time, you can play a Horizon campaign in co-op. Work with your mates to make Horizon Australia the biggest Horizon there's ever been. And everything you do in co-op still counts in your solo campaign. So don't be shy.
I am 100% surprised this still works. Why am I getting messages? Gifts. Why am I getting car gifts? What the hell? I mean, I'll take it. Do I have to download them all individually? I don't know. How long is this going to take, though? Because I did plan on ending this episode. So let's quickly get these cars. I genuinely cannot believe that the servers are still active after a decade. I'd be curious to see if there's actual... There's no way you can drive around with other people online, though. There's no way. Like, even... I can't believe the auction house is still going. What's this progress? Oh, more wheel spins. All right, well, that doesn't matter. But we could get a Zagato. We're not going to get it. 75 grand. We're on a roll with money. And once we get all the DLC cars in there, we're not really going to have to need to spend money on anything for a while, which is good. So we can just save that money for
Hey, Rob,
upgrades.
It's Forzathon. Hit the action.
I remember this too. Well, I am shocked. It's still
Button
connected
see
to the
what
internet.
challenges are this week.
All right, that is it. I'm going to end it before I get distracted again. It's great to be back on the Gold Coast on Horizon 3. I'm Rob. Cheers for watching, and I'll be back in another day with the next part. Until then, later.